Welcome to Walkaway. My name is Brad Averill, and I'm the Family and Consumer Sciences Agent in Athens, Clark County, and I will be your instructor for the UGA Extension-UGA Golf Course Walkaway program. We are so excited you're joining us for this program. This first virtual lesson titled You Can Succeed at Weight Control is the first lesson in a series of 12 lessons we will cover as a group. This first lesson is an introductory lesson that will give you an overview of some of the concepts that we will cover in this program. Following the lesson, please complete the check for understanding that will be posted in the video link above the Facebook post or in an email if you don't use Facebook. Let's start our discussion off today with a definition of a healthy weight. What is a healthy weight? One possible definition is that a healthy weight is a weight that you can achieve and maintain with a moderate intake of healthy foods and regular, moderately intense physical activity. Notice this does not mention an ideal body weight or an ideal BMI, which stands for body mass index. You must decide what is the healthiest weight for you and your body type. Now, how much weight loss is safe per week? Weight control experts say that losing between 1/2 pound to 2 pounds per week is the safest and most permanent way to lose weight. Faster weight loss than that is usually just water weight or loss of muscle. Most people will lose the most weight during the first 6 months of a weight control program and then experience a slowdown after that. We've all plateaued on a diet where you're losing weight and then all of a sudden it just stops. During this program, we'll talk about different ways to avoid that plateau. Now, which meal plan is the best? While no perfect meal plan has been discovered for weight control, most people benefit from using My Plate as a guide. The dietary guidelines emphasizes plenty of fruits and vegetables at all meals and snacks, smaller amounts of meat, chicken, and fish, whole grains, and low-fat and non-fat dairy foods. And the meal plans we'll be using for Walkaway will follow these recommendations. Now, the key to success with any meal plan is controlling portions and calories, no matter where those portions or calories come from. Now, we're talking about food. How many meals and snacks should you be eating every single day? People who successfully control their weight report that they eat breakfast regularly and they do not allow themselves to get too hungry. This means eating a healthy, lower calorie meals and snacks every 3 to 4 hours while you're awake. We also need to focus on eating at different times when we're not watching television, working on a computer, a cell phone, or reading. We do not want to have distracted eating. We've all been there where we're sitting in front of a television with a bag of chips or pretzels, and then all of a sudden you get to the bottom of the bag and all the chips and pretzels are gone, and you're wondering, where did everything go? So we really want to avoid eating and then being distracted at the same time. Fat often gets a bad rap, so let's talk about fat. Many people think that to lose weight, you should eat very little amounts of fat, but we really, really need fat. Fats and oils need to be a part of a healthy diet to promote a feeling of fullness and, important, to help absorb vitamins. The key is choosing small amounts of healthy fats and oils like liquid vegetable oils, soft margarine, avocados, and nuts. We all have temptations during our food. So what are we supposed to do about food temptations? Often we eat things just because they're there and because we don't want to waste them. I hate wasting food. It's one of the things that drives me crazy. And we often eat these things when we're not even hungry for them. These things need to be kept out of sight and out of your house or your office. Now, sometimes, however, you're going to crave a food that you don't even have around. A hamburger is an example. Sometimes you're not going to be satisfied until you have that. So you might want to go and get that single serving of a hamburger, eat it, and then feel satisfied. This will help demystify that food over time. Now, there are times where somebody is going to want to tempt you to eat a less healthy food or encourage you to eat too much. This happens all the time with grandmothers all over the country who wants to offer you a piece of her sacred recipe pie, and it's hard to say no. Now, ideally, you can talk to grandma or this person that's asking you to try the food and explain how you need their help and what they can do to help you with your weight management program. Practice saying no politely will also help, and over time, they will learn not to tempt you. So maybe we can get grandma to not offer you that piece of pie. If you're consistent with this, it gets much, much easier. Now, you may be more tempted if you're too hungry, so have an alternative food solution or drink solution on hand to satisfy those temptations. I like to eat sunflower seeds. That is my in-between meal snack that I like best. Let's talk about physical activity for a minute. What kind of physical activity and how much physical activity do we need every day? So to control your weight, you might need between 30 to 60 minutes total of physical activity per day. This can be broken up into 10-minute segments, 5-minute segments. However you get your 30 to 60 minutes of physical activity in every day is best. And ideally, Participants, including yourselves, will participate in 150 to 300 minutes of weekly moderate to vigorous physical activity. 150 to 300 minutes weekly of moderate to vigorous physical activity. There are three kinds of physical activity. Aerobic activity, the first one, uses the most calories. Now, good examples of aerobic activity are walking, biking, swimming, elliptical machines, and playing singles tennis. Strength training, like lifting weights, increases your muscles and that helps raise your metabolism. Muscle burns more calories than fat, so you want to do more muscular strength activities. Flexibility and balance activities are really important, especially as we get older. It helps to prevent pain, injury, and stiffness. Now, to be great at any of these programs, you have to start slowly and build up your systems gradually. So many New Year's resolutions fail because people go to the gym and try to accomplish everything in their goals in one gym session or one physical activity session. We have to start slow and build up gradually. So what is our take-home message from today? Ideally, a healthy weight loss is between 1/2 pound and 2 pounds lost per week. That is considered a healthy weight loss. Pre-made, planned menus based on MyHelp can help you improve your balanced meals, again, including plenty of fruits and vegetables, smaller portions of meat, poultry, and fish, whole grains, non-fat, and low-fat dairy. Getting those important fats in your diet, those healthier fats and oils, just in smaller amounts. We need to control those temptations. And for physical activity, we want to get 30 to 60 minutes of daily physical activity most days for a grand total of 150 to 300 minutes per week of moderate to vigorous physical activity. Folks, I had a great time with our first lesson, and I am so excited to see you at the golf course on Saturday morning. Look forward to seeing you. Have a great rest of your day.